It's going to be around 60 degrees. I know Virginia's going to be around 70 between 60. I'm going to get over to you in a second. I'm going to get over very close to around 90 degrees and it'll be around 60. Let's go get them. Okay. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that 612 Virginia? I heard you were calling me out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll hear you loud and clear. I have my beam pointing to you right now. How about that 612 Virginia calling CKX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're calling. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that 612 Virginia? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're calling back to you. I guess he can't hear my backside beam. We got him at that beam, so we'll have to jump over that way. He probably can't hear. He heard me on my backside of my beam. I guess 612 don't hear me out there from Virginia. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by. We had our beam toward pointing to Virginia right now. I guess I'll swing it back the other way to Australia. Maybe I can bounce it off the mountain and hit you guys back there. Who knows? I hope you hear me out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Where we on back to 612 Virginia.
Yeah, go ahead there, 362. I got you in here, man. Loud and clear. How you doing this evening?
Sounding good. You're about 3 pounds. I got you at least 70 degrees right now. Where are you at in Virginia? Are you on the eastern part of Virginia or the west side?
I'm on the east coast. I'm on Virginia Beach, Virginia, man. Virginia Beach, Roger.
Okay, I know where that is. My dad used to be stationed there back in the early 80s. Yeah, I know that. That's near Norfolk, Virginia.
That's right, man. Yeah, we're all right here together, man. 757.
Yeah, that's good. I'm talking about, I'm on an old radio from the 70s. I'm talking on a President Madison 1. And it's an old radio I just bought back 3 months ago off of Boatacre Sea Radio Repair. And the microphone we're using tonight is a D14 Hi-Fi modified kit. You can get this element thing on Whiskey 2 Echo November Yankee. And it's on a Tug 8 model. And I'm running a 2-pill called the Catalyst C150. And I'm on a 4-element serial about 22 feet off the ground. And the conditions are pretty clear tonight in Tennessee today.
Yeah, Roger that, man. Yeah, I'm talking on a Anytone Quad 5. I've got a homemade Boston beam antenna, about probably 40 feet. And yeah, I got a little RM Italy, man. Little 100 whiskey, man. That's all I'm running here, man. Little baby station.
Yeah, I have learned at least 200 whiskey to 100 whiskeys right now. But yeah, you can get these boxes called the Catalyst C150. It's a guy called UDX362 that sells them in Delaware. But I hope my audio is making a good trip on this old Madison with the green clock. And this radio has been a great radio I bought during back 3 months ago. And they sold another one on his YouTube channel on Boatacre Sea Radio Repair. But it's a good radio so far. But if my audio is making a good trip, I know what those kind of radios are. Those Anytones are pretty good ones. I have one of those radios. The Anytone 8255 N2, I have one of those.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I've only had it maybe about a month or so. I haven't really even had it very long. Man, it went on sale and I had to go ahead and try it. Before that, man, I had an old vintage radio myself. Man, I was talking on a JC Penney 6247. Man, she was a oldie but a goodie. It was actually in really clean shape for its age.
Roger, yeah. And my mouth frequency, how's my audio sound on this D104 microphone?
Oh, you're screaming, man. Yeah, you're hollering, man. You're sounding good to me.
Yeah, this Element I got back in 2025. I bought it for $20. It does not like modified radios, but it does very good on Madison's. And it's a guy in New York that sells these Element, and they bring back D104s back to life, and the Tug 8s and the Tug 9 models. So this is an old Tug 8 model from the 70s, and it's out of Whiskey 2 Echo November Yankee, and you can find it on the internet, and my video's on his site. But yeah, at least this thing's been doing good. It's been talking to Australia last week. It made it to California, but we've been having bad conditions all day today. I made it to the Caribbean today, St. Lucia Island, and plus Puerto Rico today. That was it.
Yeah, man, conditions have been a little strange, man, especially strange today. This morning I got West Indies, and then early this afternoon, man, I started talking like almost local. Louisiana, Alabama, hit Missouri, Arkansas, and now you, man, like Tennessee. This is kind of a first for me. This is rather close by.
Roger that. And this beam antenna has been put up for about 2 years now, and I did a great job. It's run on an antenna tuner with an MFJ line bouncer and with a MFJ 974H, and this thing's been doing great. And I bought this antenna back on Copper Electronics. I also have a Quad 5 Top Guns technology radio. I run barefoot on a Mako V5000, 21 feet off the ground. But this serial beam's been great, and I did a lot of time on this antenna when I set this thing up back in 2024 all the way to November. It's been up since last Thanksgiving. It's on a 22 feet off on a mast on a RC rotor. That's what this thing's on.
Yeah, roger that, man. I've been looking at those too. The Stereo SY4, man. They got some really good reviews. It looks like you're giving me another one of them right now.
Yeah, they're pretty good antennas, but you could trim them, or you just put it on an MFJ antenna tuner, and it does good on those. And you just get a Nano VA that goes on it, and you could tune it with the antenna tuner, and your serial will be quite good on this one. So yeah, your audio sounded good on there tonight, and I just want to let you know. Also, I'm going to be putting this video on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow. It'll be on my YouTube channel if you want to go check it out later. My YouTube channel is Foxman362 World Radio on YouTube. I also go by UDX362, and you'll be able to find me. Just type in Foxman UDX362. You'll find a lot of my videos from video gates from other people, but it's on Foxman362 World Radio on YouTube. We're losing you right now, but at least I'll make it a trip to you tonight. But your audio is crystal clear on the Anytone. All right, have a good night out there, Virginia. Thanks for the KSL report. We'll write you down. We got this on video right away. At least good thing I recorded. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, 73. I hope the conditions come back in. I've been here in Australia and New Zealand for 25 minutes and it's still kicking. Have a good night. We'll catch you later out the key. And we are Key RT standing by. So we made it to Virginia tonight. Oh yeah, Norfolk, Virginia Beach. I know exactly where that is. I used to go fishing there with my dad when I was 4 years old, between when I was 3. My dad was in the Navy a long time in Norfolk. Before that, he was stationed in Orlando and got into the Navy. You guys know all about that story. So Virginia Beach is about 800 miles away. That's near Norfolk, Virginia. And I used to live in Hampton Roads. So yeah, that was really cool. We made it over the Appalachian Mountains with this beam antenna at 22 feet between in a valley from the Cumberland Plateau that helped us out. So you guys have a good night. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down. We'll put this video up for this guy, and we got his numbers wrote down in here, and we're good. You guys have a great night. Okay, I hope you check out the one that shows the President Madison radio. You'll see that out there. All right, have a good night out there, Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I heard you way out there. 73. We'll catch you later. Man, we can still make contact. That's awesome, guys. You guys have a good night. 587 Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll bring out more videos soon.